Podcasts on UNC-TV.org are made possible through the financial contributions of viewers like you, who invite you to join them in supporting UNC-TV.
He was known as the minstrel of Appalachia, but Bascom Lamar Lunsford was more than a music maker. First and foremost, he was a music historian, preserving the traditional songs of the mountain people. And the festival that bears his name is a worthy testament to his love of mountain music.
Well, I've heard it said that he was really primarily a folklorist. He did many things in his life. He had various professions. He was a lawyer. He wrote newspaper articles. He traveled all around. But at the end of the day, I think his real passion was in the collecting and promoting of music and dance in this region.
The giant scrapbook says it all. Bascom Lamar Lunsford was a gatherer of traditions.
This scrapbook is really a wonderful document of Bascom Lamar Lunsford's life. He has his grade reports in it from when he was a young child, and then just all kinds of different things from his career. People he knew, festivals he organized. He performed for the King and Queen of England. We have pictures in here from that. He performed for the Roosevelts, and he documented that in the scrapbook. And then just many, many pictures of different musicians that we might not know as well today, but were a very important part of this music tradition.
Take the song Italy. Here are the lyrics that Lunsford jotted down.
Fingering, fingering, shines like glittering gold. I'm going to get that gal of mine before she gets too old. I'm going to Italy for long, for long, for long. Going to Italy for long to see that gal of mine.
He was an intelligent feller, and he was very proud of the music, and I think he was a little put off by the stereotype of the mountain people, and I think that's what he strived to overcome all his life, was to present our music in an honorable way, not to make a big show out of it necessarily, but just to make a good presentation and show people as they really were.
What better way to continue the musical traditions of the mountains than with a festival?
This is the second oldest festival in Western North Carolina, and the only festival that Bascom Lamar Lunsford has allowed to carry his namesake, which I think is a really true testament to the gifts that all come together at Mars Hill at the Bascom Lamar Lunsford Festival.
So for a day and a night, Mars Hill College opens up the campus and small town for a festival honoring the mountain traditions.
Well, there's 3 stages running, so you'll see all kinds of vocal music. You'll definitely see string bands. You'll see fiddle players and banjo players.
Thank you.
You'll see a stage devoted to gospel traditions, which there are many.
If you give up today.
There'll be crafters, I'm sure, and clog dancing. I mean, the clogging tradition started in Western North Carolina. And one reason it started was because Bascom brought square dance teams to the festival. They competed, and every year they had to find something just a little bit different to make their team noticeable.
Be sure to drop in at the song session.
Will I first come to this country?
A ballad is a story, and we call it sometimes a soap opera in song, or an opera, if you will, and each one of them has a beginning, a middle, an action part, and the end. And they were brought here by our ancestors back, in my case, in the 1640s. And sometimes that's the only thing they had to bring from the old country was those songs.
When the sun goes down, the music moves into the auditorium.
This festival is the only one that Mr. Lunsford allowed to bear his name. Continuing a long-time tradition, let's welcome our fiddlers as they kick off our evening concert with the old-timey traditional fiddle tune called Liberty.
The Bascom Lamar Lunsford Music Festival will take place on October 1st. For more information, call 828-689-1571 or go online to mhc.edu.
Podcasts on UNC-TV.org are made possible through the financial contributions of viewers like you, who invite you to join them in supporting UNC-TV.